How's it going, LP Army? Welcome back, and I'm just reminding you guys of a fan meetup in 2 days on Thursday. I'm going to be at the Anaheim Convention Center as a part of VidCon. I'll be at the front doors at 2 p.m. So for you guys who don't want to buy tickets or can't afford to come into the convention center, no worries, my fan meetup is going to be totally free because I'm going to be outside waiting for you guys at 2 p.m. Let me know if you guys are coming by putting in the comment section below hashtag yes fan meetup or hashtag no fan meetup. Well, hopefully you all have an amazing day. I'm Landon, and in my last video I asked all of you what is something that amazes you, and this is what you all said down here. What amazes me is you guys, your dedication to this channel. Today's comment question of the day is, what do you guys think about One Direction? Are they heading in multiple directions? I mean, this is one of the most popular boy bands ever. Simon Cowell, who signed them to his record label and who is currently managing One Direction, he confesses to the media that One Direction might be ready to take some time off. They've already have enough hits now. He's hoping that maybe when they take the time off, they can find other ventures and stuff to get into. He said it's a fun job, but it's absolutely their decision. When I read this whole thing, I was like, whoa, no. I have a One Direction concert coming up in August in Toronto. What is going on? I don't want my refund, I want to see One Direction. So I kept reading, and Simon Cowell was assuring us that One Direction is going to finish their tour that they're currently on. And that tour is on the road again. And they're also going to release their 5th album pretty soon. It's currently being worked on. They usually tour and produce albums at the same time. Simon Cowell also hinted that when they take the time off, it might be for a very long time. What do you guys think about the whole thing? Okay, check out this new crazy Japanese TV show. It's where people go inside these cubes that is transparent and they get into a fenced-in cage with a bear. This might be one of the most dangerous game shows ever. The contestants inside are allowed to have a camera, but watching their point of view, I would probably get so nauseous because it would be all like shaky and so much yelling and stuff. Moving on, Cuba and the States are finally breaking new ground. We all know that there was an embargo on Cuba from the United States, meaning they're not allowed to enter each other's countries and there's no trades between them. It was first introduced in 1960 when Dwight D. Eisenhower was an American president. Well, after 55 years, both countries have come to an agreement. Washington Embassy has put up the Cuban flag. They are now open arms to each other. This was a televised event that was watched all over the world. The diplomatic relations between the US and Cuba has now officially been restored. For the first time, JetBlue has flights now to Cuba from the United States. So you can currently fly from Tampa into Havana. I really hope this helps out the economy of Cuba because they're very poor and right now they're communist. Hopefully they can overturn their government and stop the communism. So one of the most talked about stories right now is about Australian surfer legend Mike Fanning. And he was seen on a video fighting off a shark during a competition. Footage shows the massive killer's fin emerge from the water right from behind Mick. 34-year-old was found knocked off his board. Mick, the 3-time world champion, was found fighting for his life. He was able to punch it in the back. The video was so terrifying, but somehow he came out of the waters unharmed. He gave an interview just moments after the scary attack. He said he saw the shark come from behind and he was just waiting for his teeth to come out and eat him. He thought he was there for dead. He had no chance. To survive a shark attack, people usually say punch it in the gill to give it like a hard time breathing, or take out its eyes and it will like let go. And he's so lucky to be alive and not have any limbs like bitten off because we've heard about those types of stories way too often recently. From there, we move on to tech CEO worth $820 million who lives with his pet alpaca in a tiny Airstream caravan at a Las Vegas trailer park. This guy's making so much money. What's he doing? Well, Tony sold his company Zappos to Amazon. You might have heard of it for $1.2 billion. But for some reason, he chooses to live in his 200 square foot trailer. And this is just after moving out of his luxurious condo last year. The inside of this thing is super amazing. Like, you can tell on the inside he has a bit of money. And you know what? He's pretty content with his lifestyle. He tells people that he would just be just as happy as he is now with just $1 in the bank. It's all about being around people he cares about and also people who cares about him. It's so nice once in a while to see people not greedy with money. Here's a crazy moment. It's a shocking video that captured a plane come crashing down from the sky. It was recorded on a mobile phone by a couple who witnessed the whole thing. And guess what airline we're talking about? I'm pretty sure you guys know. We're talking about Malaysia Airlines. And it was a Boeing 777 plane that was shot down, killing all 298 people on board. All you can hear in the video is the audio of the person saying, "There's so much effing people coming from the sky. Someone's legs. Did you see that?" I mean, is this real life right now? This was terrifying. Emergency service workers arrived on the scene moments later and started to move the bodies and pieces of the plane out. It happened about 40 kilometers from the Russian border, and I'm sure this is going to be investigated to find out what this was, if it was a terrorist act. So this next story is about Donnie Riley, who is from Merseyside, which is from the northwest part of the UK. He promised his wife that he would stop smoking, but she found him lying. And the way she found him is like, oh my gosh. So while she was randomly searching on Google Maps, boom, there he was smoking in front of the house in a Google Maps Street View image. Google just booked him. Google has actually captured a lot of funny and weird pictures. Check out this guy right here. For some reason, he's naked in the trunk of his car, and his dog is just lying there. And his dog's probably like,
"Oh my god, he's doing it again. What a freaking idiot." I'm just gonna wait here and see what happens.
Here's a kid walking around with an AK-47. I mean, like, oh, where is this? This one, Google captures a guy checking out this blonde chick. Let's just hope that this guy isn't married. Moving on to tourists who was stunned after witnessing two hungry lions attack an antelope on public road right in front of their car. I mean, this is definitely something you don't see every day. This took place at Kruger National Park in South Africa. People took out their cameras and captured the whole thing. And let's just say, sadly, the lions won. Well, there you guys have it. That was your daily update on the news and what's happening around the world. Hopefully, I kept you guys filled in today, and thank you guys so much for watching. We do this whole thing all over again tomorrow. See you guys then. So let me know what you guys think of this video by hitting that like button and subscribing as well. And don't forget to let me know if you guys are going to VidCon in 2 days. I get to see you guys there. I'm super excited. Come up to me. We'll take some pictures. I'll give you guys some t-shirts, some wristbands. There's a whole lot happening. And if you guys want more videos right now, just click over there. And I'm about to shut up now and say goodbye. Bye.